Hello and welcome back to Orkney. Bonus time this week. I've had a look on Aston Barclay's website and there is a massive sale today at Westbury and there's about 70 electric vehicles going through this sale, so there's more EVs than diesels, hybrids and everything else. So I thought, do you know what, let's do an extra video for you guys this week from Aston Barclay. I've got a list, got the numbers, got ready to make a note of all the prices. Let's get straight into the sale. Some interesting cars. First one through today, it's the Italian Fiat 500 Cabrio. Yes, poor Italian accent. It's the 42 kilowatt hour in the white, so it's got the old soft top roof. Cap clean is 12.2. This is a grade 2. Got some service stamps, 22,000 miles. Date of registration the 9th 2021. What's that, August? It's up to 11.9. Average is 11.1. Cap clean 12.2. This is a grade 2. It's at 12.3. And it's a soft top. And the summer's behind us. And that is sold for 12.3. Next, it's an ID3. Family Pro 58 kilowatt hour in Orkney grey. 20,000 miles. V5 to follow. Where are we? Cap clean 14,950. It's at £15,000. It's a grade 1 car. It's got the plastic wheel trims. It's entry spec, Family Pro. 14,950. It's up to 15,200, and that is sold. Is this the tone for the rest of the day? MGZS Trophy, long range, 73 kilowatt hour battery in the blue, grade 2, 47,000 miles. Cap clean is 12,350. It's 11.4, 11.6. Bear in mind there's a new model MGZS about to be launched imminently, but it's already hitting cap clean, which is 12,350. Well, not quite, it's at 12.2. And that is sold 12.2. Cupra time. So a posh ID3. Version 2. So that's like the trim level. You get V1, V2, V3. 36,000 miles. Again in the grey. Cap clean is 15.9. It's already at 15.9. It's got a bit of service there as well, haven't we? And that is sold 15.9. Tesla Model Y, long range, all-wheel drive in the blue. Got the black interior, 40,000 miles. Service history, blank print. Tesla don't ask for any service history. They just say if it goes wrong, bring it back. It's the future, folks. Grade 3. You would have had a look at the condition report before you bid. Cap clean is 22.4. Nice colour. It's got the standard wheels on, which are more efficient than the 21-inch low-profile wheels. It's a grade 3. Needs a bit of TLC to make it retail ready. But, yeah. Cap average is 21. It's starting at 20,200. This is the long range. This has got the 75 kilowatt hour pack. All-wheel drive. You'll get 5 miles per kilowatt hour out of this if you tickle it and drive it sensibly. £21,000. This is cap average. And that is sold provisionally at 21. The Polestar 4 is coming up. It's basically the 10th car going through of just the EVs. This is the XC40 of Volvo. Of course, Polestar and Volvo sort of got the same company. I think it's Geely that owns them. Anyway, XC40, 300 kilowatts of powerful motor, isn't it? Twin Pro 78 kilowatt hour all-wheel drive in the black, 41,000 miles. Cap clean is 20,850. It's grade 2. V5 is to follow. We've got a bit of service there, but you know, it's these legacy car makers still like you to go back and pay a couple £100 for having the tyres kicked and the screen wash topped up, unlike Tesla. Just saying. And that is provisional at £20,000. Tesla Model Y, long range, all-wheel drive in the black. And we've got standard wheels on there, which is nice to see. 47,000 miles, registered June 2022, grade 2. These look in value, aren't they? It's grade 2 and cap clean is 21.3. Cap average is 19,950. £19,000. Is that going to go provisional? The vendor today is Zenith. The vendor being basically the people that own the car. Lease company, a funder. 19.6. So he's getting towards cap average. Is he going to let this go? Or is he going to put it on provisional? So very often vendors will be on the rostrum or on the end of the phone and they're just sensing the mood of the room, if you like. And whoever's the highest bidder will have a phone call after the sale if it was provisional to say you've bought it or we want another £300-400. So there's another negotiation. Sold £20,000. Kona, this is the entry spec. The Kona 3 in the blue, 71,000 miles, grade 3, cap clean is 9.8. Hasn't got the bits on like my 4 Plus. Nice colour though. So you don't get the memory seats, you don't get the roof, you don't get the 11 kilowatt AC onboard charger, and you don't get LED headlights. Yeah, and you don't get the app connectivity as well. But look at this, that is sold 9.4. BMW iX3 210 kilowatt premium edition, Pro 80 kilowatt hour in the black, 58,000 miles, grade 2, V5 to follow, and wow, numbers are jumping up there, aren't they? Look, cap average is 18,750. The current bid is 19,400. Depends on the spec, depends on options that's been fitted. That will affect the final bid price, and so the guide price is just that. It's just a guide. Cap clean is 20,100, and that is sold 19.8. Here's the star of the show, Polestar 4, the EV with no rear window. What do you think? Would you drive a car with no rear window? Leave something in the comments. 200 kilowatt, that's powerful, but 100 kilowatt hour battery. Single motor, so it's more efficient. And I'd look at this earlier, at 76%, the dashboard was showing 291 miles on the 𝐷𝐿. So a seriously big ranged EV. Cap clean is 37. This is a grade 1 car. It's at 35.3. Is he going to let this go? This would be an early return. What? It's just 25 plate, isn't it? Yeah, 25 plate. Registered April this year. So someone has leased it, lost the job, moved out, whatever. Lot 118. That is sold, wow, for 35.4. Tesla Model 3, first Model 3 through today, in the white. Standard Plus, 10,000 miles on a 72 plate. They all have the same trim. Constantly gets updated from Tesla, of course. Whenever there's a software update, that just gets beamed to the car for free. Grade 1. Cap clean is 18.6. Standard range, 10,000 miles, 72 plate. 17.4, 17.6. So it's gone over the cap average. Cap clean is 18.6. This will be on somebody's pitch at 19,995. 18.6. Someone will turn it round for a quick £1,000 profit, maybe. 19. It's over cap clean, £400 over guide price, grade 1. But there's lots of these about, and you know, people tend to favour the long range. Nothing wrong with the standard range, but you know, condition is everything. Somebody obviously likes it. It's live bidders, it's not people in the hall. 19.4, 19.6 is £1,000 over the guide price. Wow. And that is definitely sold, yeah, 19.8. Model 3, Standard Plus, in the white, 20,000 miles. MOT is expired. Grade 2. Spare key card. Cap clean is 16.9. Bang, straight in, 17.2. Yeah, it's £300 over, cap clean. And it's a grade 2 car. Somebody wants lots of Standard Plus Model 3. A blank print again, you see. I wonder how many years it'll be before the change. That is sold at 17.5. Nice. Make a note of that. Yeah, how many years will it be before everyone starts realising that service history on EVs is not particularly important? What we got here then? A Q4 e-tron, 82 kWh black edition. Don't know the spec on these. Can you get fancy alloys with it? Can you get running boards? Can you spec the trim? All affects the residual price. Grade 1, cap clean is 37.1. It's at 36.4. Cap average is 35.8. Grade 1. 9,000 miles on a 74 plate. Q4 e-tron Sportback. It's got a slightly nicer back end on this, isn't it? £37,000. £100 off cap clean. He'll sell this, Mr. Zenith. Sold £37,000. Another e-Niro. This is the 2. This is the long range. This was the entry spec. We lease lots of these here on Orkney. It's got a smaller screen, no app connectivity, cloth seats, non-heated seats. Yeah, it's Bobby basic, but it's still an efficient machine. 59,000 miles. Cap clean is 9975. It's a grade 3. It's at 94. Bear in mind this is the entry spec, but a genuine, if you drive it carefully, 300-mile range EV. Doesn't charge particularly quick, but not everybody needs it to charge quick. It's not a hindrance on my e-Niro. We drove to the south of Spain. It was fine. Sold 9.6. Next, Ioniq 5. It's the ultimate 73 kWh in the grey, 46,000 miles, grade 3. It's got like the satin finish on it, doesn't it? That nice wheels. Of course, the Ioniq 5N is a flying machine, but this is just a standard car. Not overly efficient because it's a big old car with big fat wide tyres as well, but popular. Cap clean is 17.8. It's at 15.4. Grade 3. Have a look at the condition before you bid. MOT is till February next year. 15.8. It's still way under, isn't it? What the guide says. This will probably go provisional. Lot 129, and that is sold £16,000. Wow, cheap car. Tesla Model Y, long range in the black, all-wheel drive, 34,000 miles. MOT till March next year, grade 3. On a 22 plate. I've got a bit of white interior going on in there. I think we have. Like a bit of white interior. Cap clean is 22.5. Long range is the one with a 75 kWh pack. Spare key card. Registered the 31st of March 2022. It's always nice to see when the MOTs are due, and it's just been done on time, which is always nice to see. Right, seems to be a bit pause in the bidding. Maybe they're looking for the paperwork. Mr. Zenith will either be on the rostrum or he'll be on the phone. Here we go. 19.2. Cap clean is 22.5. We've got live bidders and hall bidders. Live bidders being those on the internet. 20,004. Cap average is 21.1. Is he going to let this go? 34,000 miles. Black tends to show up all the marks, so a good, repair, smart repair, paint job, compound polish, detailing. I'll have that looking absolutely fantastic. But again, always have a look at the condition report before you start bidding. And that is sold 20,900. Next, we've got the MG4. I like him in this blue. I think it looks nice. This is the trophy. This has got the aerofoil on the tailgate, on the boot lid. 64 kWh. 15,000 miles, grade 2. It should be 14.5. Average is 13.3. It's at 13.6. Lots of these about. Best colour, I think. Grade 2. Where's this going to end up? 14. 14.1. 2. It's going to hit cap clean, isn't it? And that will sell definitely. 14.2. 3. And we've got live bidders all after it. 14.4. He'll sell this. Lot of car for the money. Good range. 14.6. There you go. It's overcap clean. 7. Who says nobody wants EVs? It's price range, you see. And that is sold at 14.7. Next, it's an iX3 from BMW. 210 kilowatt, 80 kilowatt hour M Sport Pro. In the grey. The noise in the background is my lovely wife Ursula making some candles. So it smells really nice in here. Grade 2. And she might say something if I mention something like Mini going through, because she gets excited about Minis. And she chuckles about Minis. Cap clean is 31.5. I don't think there is any Minis going through today. Ow. 27.8. £28,000. Like I always say, depends on the spec. What options have been fitted to German cars? It's grade 2. See, most BMW Audi drivers want a bit of leather. Provisional, you see, £28,000. Next, it's a Model 3. Rear-wheel drive, 40,000 miles. This will have the LFP battery, which is a little bit more robust, and you can charge them 100% and it doesn't affect them, unlike lithium-ion, where you've just got to be a bit sensible. Grade 2. V5 to follow. MOT is September 2026. In the white. Rear-wheel drive. More efficient than the all-wheel drive. But a 55 kilowatt hour pack. 17.5 is cap clean. Is grade 2. We're at 17.3. So average is 16.1. But look at this. We're going to go for cap clean and it's a grade 2 car. Somebody is stocking up on rear-wheel drive Model 3. That is sold at 17.3. Tesla Model Y, long-range all-wheel drive in the white. Got a black interior there. Grade 2, 35,000 miles on a 72 plate. Cap clean is £22,900. MOTs till August 2026 is at £21,000. Average is 21.5. Model Y, long range, all-wheel drive in the white. And it's grade 2. And it's all live bidders. So that will be dealers all over the country wanting to stock up on Tesla Model Y. 21.6. So it's just over average, and it's still a little bit behind by £1,000 cap clean. Is he going to let this go? You see, Mr. Zenith will have a bottom line about how much he needs back for his 70 odd cars, and so far he's saying yes, that is sold at 21.9. Right, we've got 5 EVs back to back now. Skoda, or is it Skoda? ENIAC Estate, 132 kilowatt, power of the motor, 60 Eco Suite nav. Most cars have got navigation. 62 kilowatt hour in the blue. Nice big buses, nice big estates these are. 32,000 miles, grade 2. Cap clean is 14.6. It's already up to £15,000. The Skoda ENIAC. Bit of history there. MOT till September next year. You can always check the MOT online before you bid. That is sold at £15,000. Next, another Model Y. Long range, all-wheel drive in the black. 18,000 miles on the 22 plate. MOT till the 28th of June 2026. Grade 3. Cap average is 22.6. Black always tends to show all the marks on any car, to be honest. It's got the sensible alloy wheels, the 19-inch, which are more efficient. There's a man going over to the window there. Perhaps they're confirming the mileage. And they will say some blurb over the tannoy, but you guys just want to hear me rabbiting on. So, and very often they talk so fast that people got irritated, which is why I don't put the commentary of the auctioneer on. Here we go, 20,200. The average is 22.6. Where's this going to end up? 21. This will probably go provisional, or I'll eat my charge cable. Sold. Right, better get my knife and fork out. Start eating my charge cable. Lot number 141 is another ENIAC from Skoda. Same as the last one, wasn't it, really? What did the last one sell for? The last one sold for 15. This has got 54,000 miles. Lots of interest on the internet. It's a popular price range, you see. Cap clean is 13,050 and we're up to 12,900. And that is sold 12.9. Model 3. Long range this time in the white, 35,000 miles on a 22 plate. Grade 1. Is VAT qualified. Basically means, folks, on the fall of the hammer, say it's £20,000, the invoice will show £18,000 plus VAT. So if you're VAT registered as a business and you use it for business, you can claim the VAT element back in your next quarter. 20,600. Cap clean is 22.4. It's grade 1. So it's £1,000 behind, but I've got a feeling Mr. Zenith is in a selling mood. Again, it's his bottom line. He'll be sitting there on his laptop seeing how much money he's got back. He's got 70 odd EVs. He'll have a figure he needs to get back. And some he will let go cheap. Sometimes that wakes everybody up. And other times will go provisional. And at the end of the day, when he's got the amount he wants, he'll let you have it for your highest bid. And that is sold 22.1. MG4 Trophy long range in the grey, 4,800 miles on a 73 plate, grade 2, V5 to follow. Cap clean is 15.3. We're at £14,000, which is cap average. Cap being computerised AU pricing or current auction price, as some dealers keep reminding me. But it's the industry standard taken from CAP, which is HPI, and they take all the details of all the sales over the last 7 days and 30 days to arrive at figures. And across all EVs, values are up on average. 143 sold at 14.8. Tesla Model 3 Standard Plus in the black this time. It's got some fancy alloys on as well, which will be the 21-inch alloys, which is less efficient. 55,000 miles on a 71 plate. This will be the Fremont built car. I can see a bit of chrome around the doors, so it won't have the 𝐷𝐸 heat pump. 12.2. Cap average is 12.8. Grade 2. Cap clean is 14.1. 55,000 miles. Live and hall bidders. Good price range this. £13,000. V5 to follow. £13,000. Average is 12,850. 13.4. Is he going to let this go? Standard range. And that is provisional at 13.4. Another Model 3 Standard Plus in the white on a 71 plate. 68,000 miles. Average is 12. It's at 12.8 and it's a grade 2. MOT till next September. 12.8. Cap clean is 13.2. It could be somewhere between the average and the clean price, I expect. Grade 2. 68,000 miles, and that is sold at 12.8. Cupra Born Time ID3 in posh clothes, version 2, 58 kilowatt hour, 150 kilowatt power of the motor, 11,000 miles in the silver with the bronze grille, which apparently is what Cupra stands for. I didn't know that, someone told me the other week. Grade 1. I prefer this over the ID3, I think. Just a personal preference, but it's the same car underneath. Grade 1. Cap clean is £18,050. Looks nice. I think suspension's set up slightly differently on the Cupra Born as well. But essentially it's a Volkswagen product underneath. 16.8. Average is 16,850. So if you had an ID3 and a Cupra Born next to each other on your sales pitch, I can almost guarantee which one will get more attention. It'll be the Cupra 16.8, which is cap average. And that is provisional, not surprised, worth a bit more. Next, we've got Model 3. No, we haven't got Model Y. Long range all-wheel drive. on a 72 plate, 22,000 miles, MOT till next September, grade 1. Out the box, straight on somebody's forecourt after a quick wash and hoover out and a check over. Done all your research beforehand, like tide, tread, depth, you would have had a look at before you bid. So you've got live bidders and hall bidders. It's up to £23,000. Cap average is 22.7. Lots of these about. Grade 1, ready to go. Live bidders are fighting amongst themselves. 23,200. I reckon you'll let that go. Yes, 23.2. Next, we've got another ENIAC. In the grey this time. Again, 82 kilowatt hour. This is the Eco Suite. The Germans never make it easy to order check. Yeah, it's a Volkswagen, isn't it? Never make it easy to understand the trim levels on their cars. 41,000 miles. MOT till next September. Grade 2. 71 plate. Cap clean is 17.1. Is at 15.6. Grade 2. Again, you see, it depends on the spec. If it's a top spec, it might go over cap. If it's the cap is like an average, and yeah, that is provisional at 15.6. MG4 time. This is the long range, the SE specs. You don't get the aerofoil over the rear tailgate, but it's the long range, 64 kilowatt hour, 30,000 miles on a 23 plate. Got a service stamp there at 16,000 miles. Grade 2. Average is 10,550. That's good value for a really serious ranged electric vehicle that's a popular hatchback shape. Registered the 3rd of the 7th, what's that, 3rd of July 2023. So the first MOT is not yet due. Where are we? 10.4. Average cap average is 10.5. It's at 10.6, 10.7, 8, 7, 8. Got live bidders and hall bidders. 10.9, £11,000, £700 behind cap clean. It's grade 2. 11,150. 30,000 miles. MG4 SE long range. 11.2. £500 behind cap clean. It's grade 2. And that is sold 11.2. Next, Audi's with a brilliant name, Q4 e-tron estate, 125 kilowatt, 35, 55 kilowatt hour S-line. If they made the name any longer, you won't be able to fit it on the boot lid. 37,000 miles in the grey, on a 71 plate. People just love the 4-hoop Audi badge on the front, don't they? 18.3. Now, 55 kilowatt hours, not a particularly big battery for something that probably managed 2.5 to 3 miles per kilowatt hour. So you're looking at about 150 mile range on this. Either way, it's sold for 18.5. Lot 155 is another Model Y. Long range in the white, 34,000 miles, 22 plate, grade 2. Average price is 21,100. It's now 20,003. So it's about £1,000 behind. He might let this go just provisional. And then if you've got the name on the sheet, as they say in the trade, it'll be a phone call after the sale to say, hey, you bought it, or do you know what, we need another £500, are you interested? And you can enter into another little barter then between you, the auction house, and the vendor. So it's it's not the end of the world if you get something on provisional. Years ago I bought loads of cars on provisional, and you're surprised you got them so cheap, because to them it's just liquidating the stock. That is sold anyway, lot 155 for 20,900. Model 3 standard plus 4-door in the blue, 30,000 miles, grade 2, 71 plate. Cap clean is £16,000. That's, it wasn't that long ago that Nissan Leaf 60 kilowatt hour was selling for £16,000. Do you want a Nissan Leaf, sir, or do you want a Tesla Model 3? I know which one I'd go for. 15.8. Grade 2, and it's a cap clean. It's in the blue, see, it's a nice strong colour blue. Registered September 2021. MOT is September 2026. And that is sold at 16,550. Tesla Model Y, long range all-wheel drive in the grey. Like it in the grey. Mine's in grey. 28,000 miles on a 72 plate. So this will have the rear parcel shelf in and slightly revised suspension as well. Cap clean is 23,550. It's at 21.6. Tesla Model Y, long range. So this will have this 75 kilowatt hour pack. £22,000. Leave a comment below. Which EV so far would you have bought? We're about halfway through the sale for electric vehicles. So if you've been sticking around for just over 32 minutes, thank you. So this is probably going to be an hour-long video, but we'll see how it's received. Anyway, concentrate. 22.5. It's just over cap average. Grade 2. And that is sold 22.5. So while this plug-in hybrid is going through, quick plug for my wife's candles. I'm sitting here listening, smelling really nice stuff. So this is what she makes. And this one's called... what's it called? Orkney Fire. Available as an Etsy shop soon. So we'll put a link in the description. Shameless plug, I don't care. Tesla Model 3, all-wheel drive. In the grey. It's making Mrs. P chuckle anyway. 30,000 miles. I'll get some brownie points for that, won't I?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. It's not definite. Grade 3. 17.6 is the cap clean price. It's got the lower 21-inch alloys. I can see that from here. Grade 3. MOT till March 2026. No spare key. Just key cards. They're not that expensive from Tesla, to be honest. And that is sold 17.4. Next is a Tesla Model S. Now, if you've not seen the video that I did with Johnny Smith, where I bought him a 266,000 mile Model S with free supercharging, then check that video out. I'll put a link in the description. This will not have free supercharging because I think it stopped around 2017. And this is a 20 plate, was the last of the right hand drive 20 plate, because they're only making me left hand drive now, so you can't buy a brand new Model S here in the UK. Long range all wheel drive. I think this is the 100 kilowatt hour battery in the grey. Grade 2. I think there'll be interest in this because you don't see many 20 plate Model S's about, and there's still a market for these. £22,000. Oh, I could be wrong. Cap average is 24.4. Grade 2, and that is provisional. I'm not surprised. I think that's worth more money, to be honest. Right, next we've got a Model 3. That was provisional, wasn't it? Model 3 Standard Plus in the white, 7,900 miles. That's not been anywhere, has it? 71 plate with the LFP battery. It doesn't matter if you're sat at 100% charged. Grade 1. Wow, that's not been anywhere, has it? 16.2. This will go over cap clean because public still like low mileage second-hand cars. 17.2, 4. This will go over 18, I'm sure it will. With those low miles in grade 1, and even though it's the smaller battery, I'll be surprised. Looks like I'll be using another charge cable. 17.6. Is that sold 17.6? That was value from a retail point of view. From the sublime to the ridiculous, Mercedes-Benz EQB, about as aerodynamic as a brick, 4MATIC, 168 kilowatt, AMG line, 66.5. Doesn't help my OCD. Make it 66 or make it 67. Yeah, anyway, 6,300 miles. There's a market for the 3-star badge on the front and back of cars. Strong brand following has Mercedes-Benz. 24.2. Cap average is 24. It's grade 2. And that is sold 24.2. Audi Q4 e-tron estate. 150 kilowatt, 82 kilowatt hour. That's more sensible, isn't it? Rather than 55. S line. big old fat battery, 32,000 miles, grade 2, on a 71 plate, 20,850. We had a friend stay over the weekend actually, because his boat got cancelled. He had a Audi Q4 e-tron estate, absolutely loves it. And I introduced him to Tesla superchargers down in Inverness, and he used that for the first time. Sent me a lovely text saying he was blown away about how easy it was and cheap to use the Tesla supercharger network, which he did. 21,250 sold. Next, Polestar 2 fastback, 78 kilowatt hour, long range dual motor, 300 kilowatt. That's a powerful motor in there, isn't it? 27,000 miles, grade 3. Cap clean is 19.4, it's grade 3, so cap average is 18.1. I can see it being around 18.1. Grade 3, again in the black, it tends to show every mark. 17.6. Way behind cap average, but it is a grade 3. And that is sold 17.6. He's in a selling mood. EQA, I think this has the lemon squeezers in the dashboard. 150 kilowatt AMG line, 70.5. See, they're at it again. Kilowatt hour size battery in the grey, 5,000 miles. Grade 1. Out the box, straight on somebody's forecourt, 26,002. And average is 26,350. Depends on what options have been ticked when this was built, ordered. EQA, about as aerodynamic as a block of flats. Sold 26.4. Ford Mustang Mach-E. Don't see that many of these going through auction. This is the standard range, 68 kilowatt hour rear wheel drive. That is more efficient. Not everybody needs four-wheel drive. 73,000 miles. That's been busy, isn't it? On a 21 plate. MOT till next July. 11.8. Oh my word, these have depreciated, which is not unusual for anything with a Ford or a Vauxhall badge. Fleet operators, fleet buyers buy these by the shed load and get massive discount off Ford or Vauxhall. Look at this, 13.2. Cap clean is 13.8. It's grade 2. Standard range. That will sell. It's 13.2 for a Ford Mach-E. Nice. 13.2. Model 3, long range, in the grey. 40,000 miles, grade 3. Registered June 2021. Average is £15,000. It's at 12.4, 12.6, 13. 4. Racing up hall bidders and online bidder. When I used to bid online, I liked it when I was against somebody in the hall because I knew it wasn't, you know, bashed up and it was accurate after I'd done my research. It looks like people still have that reaction. So it's a live bidder and a hall bidder. You can see them here in this box. 15.6. So it's £600 over average, and that is sold at 15.6. So that was the last of the Zenith cars. Now we've got a different funder, a different vendor, seller. It is 𝐿𝐼, and they're a funder leasing company. So from 𝐿𝐼, we've got an EQC, 400, 300 kilowatt AMG line, 80 kilowatt hour in the blue, 27,000 miles. V5 is there. Got some stamps, service stamps, grade 2. Cap clean is 24.1. Is it 24.4? Depends on the spec. Grade 2. 24.4. He'll let this go, surely. You see, he'll also have a different criteria, but sold, yeah, 24.4. So different vendors will have different criteria as to whether they sell or not. But there'll be somebody on the phone or somebody actually on the rostrum to say sell it or make it provisional. But that one was sold. Little Corsa electric 100 kilowatt elite nav. That's the top spec, isn't it? Elite, I think. 50 kilowatt hour, 7.4 AC onboard charger. That's a funny thing to put, isn't it? 𝐷𝐶𝐐. Anyway, in the orange, 38,000 miles, grade 2. Cap clean is 8.1. Is at 8.2. Price point, you see. Premium leather effect, side bolsters and surround, premium metallic, power, orange. So it looks like it's had loads of options fitted. 8.2. That will sell. Yeah, sold 8.2. Right, we've got 4 EVs back to back, lot 209 up to 212. First there is a Skoda Enyaq Estate 62 kWh. It's the Loft Nav in the black. Loft design pack, grey fabric, artificial leather. Again, I know the Skoda's option list is absolutely massive. 65,000 miles. That's nice to see. It's been so busy. 71 plate. Cap clean is 12.3. It's grade 2. It's at 12.5. Price point, you see. And a big estate, big battery, big range is going to be popular with the buying public. And that is sold at 12.7. Next, we've got a Mercedes-Benz EQC. It's the EQC 400, 300 kilowatt AMG line, 80 kilowatt hour, 26,000 miles, grade 2, on a 22 plate, in the grey. Don't know what options have been fitted. It's at £24,000. Cap clean is 23,750. It must have had loads of bits on it. Is that sold? It is. Sold £24,000. Next, so it'd be different, isn't it? It's the Citroen E-Space Tourer Electric Estate. 100 kilowatt flare M8 seat, 50 kilowatt hour. Bit of a small battery pack for this size van. God, look at the remarks. 11 kilowatt tri-phase onboard charger. Okay, 2 individual VIP leather armchairs in a row. Removable without tools, Isofix. Central, well, okay. VIP table on rails. Minstrel leather. Drive assist pack. Safety pack. It's had lots of options. 17.2. Cap clean is 17.9. And it's in the brown. Not the most popular colour, brown. 28,000 miles, grade 2. Provisional at 17.2. Obviously owes them quite a bit more than that. EQC in the blue. 300 kilowatt AMG line, 80 kilowatt hour, 49,000 miles on a 72 plate. Depends on the spec. Grade 4. That needs some TLC big time. I haven't looked at the condition on this, but grade 4, I'm guessing is going to be all the alloys need refurbishing and maybe some imperfections on the bodywork somewhere. Again, you will have dived into the inspection report before you write down a figure of how much you want to go to. Don't forget there's auction fees on top of this, usually around 10% of the hand price. And then there'll be other bits and bobs like storage, etc. Late payment fees if you're late picking it up, and storage fees and payment. £20,000. And cap average is 20,001. It's at 20,002 and it's a grade 4. Can't see this getting anywhere near cap clean. But there's hall bidders and live bidders. Maybe the tyres are low. The assessor will go around and put stuff on his iPad and it will automatically grade it depending on how many times he's written this needs doing, that needs doing. So maybe it's not as bad. But it's sold anyway for 20,800. Polestar 2, fastback, 78 kilowatt hour, long range, single motor. It's the one to go for if you want efficiency, folks. You don't need 0 to 60 times. It gets boring after a bit. 13,000 miles on a 22 plate, grade 2. 3D etched deco thinkware F100 16 gigabyte dash camera hardwired. Okay. 18.3. Grade 2. Is that sold for 18.3? That's way over cap clean. Wowzers. That's surprising. Maybe got the cap values incorrect there. ID3 in the grey, Life Pro 58 kilowatt hour, 30,000 miles on a 71 plate, grade 2. Spare key, art velours cloth, platinum, grey, dusty grey dark. I went to town on the description there, didn't you, Aston Barclay? Cap clean is 11.5. Is it 12.5? Grade 2. Bobby Basic trim, plastic alloys, plastic wheel covers, which is more efficient. 12.5 sold. Wow, it was way over, wasn't it? Another EQC, AMG line, 80 kilowatt hour, in the blue, 30,000 miles, grade 3, on a 72 plate. Spare key, leather, black. Cap clean is 23,900. Is at 22,600 plus the auction fees, plus transport, delivery, hassle of picking it up, etc. 22,700. Cap average is 22,500, so it's over average, and that will are provisional at 22,700. Right, 4 back to back now. EQA from Mercedes-Benz in the white. White Mercedes don't always tend to fetch good money because everyone seems to like black or grey or silver. But anyway, let's see how we get on. 66.5 kilowatt hour size battery, 140 kilowatt motor, 30,000 miles on a 22 plate. Cap clean is 18,500. It's at 18,300. With red top stitch, microfiber black with red top switch, thinkware. Oh, they've always got dash cams, these, haven't they? 18,300 was sold. Right, MGZS time. Big battery, trophy, long range, 73 kilowatt hour, 32,000 miles on a 22 plate. Grade 2. Cap clean is 12,950. It's at 12,670. 8. MOT till next June. 12,900. £50, £13,000. It's over cap clean and it's a grade 2 and it's an MG. 32,000 miles. 13,100, and that is sold 13,100. Model 3, standard plus, in the white, 33,000 miles. MOT till next September. Grade 2. Base autopilot, 18 aero wheel, premium material, black per seat. Don't know what PUR means. Anyway, £14,000. Cap clean is 13,700. Price point, that will sell. Sold £14,000. All the twos. Audi e-tron Estate, 230 kilowatt, 50 Quattro, 71 kilowatt hour, black edition. Depends on the spec. C and S. Don't know what that means. Let me know in the comments. Spare key, blade missing. Front sports seats, SM Boss PP. 48,000 miles, grade 2, 71 plate. It should be 20,950 is cap clean. It's grade 2. He'll let this go. It's at 20.5. e-tron Estate, 20.5. Told you, sold. Bit slow on this one. Mercedes-Benz EQC Estate, grey, 75,000 miles, 72 plate. It's at 17.5. Average is 17.6. Grade 3. There's this and one more EQC to go through, folks. Thanks for watching this week. There's bonus auction video of EVs. Hope you've enjoyed it. There's one more to go after this. 18.1. Cap clean is 19,050. It's grade 3. Depends on the spec. 75,000 miles. That's been busy, which is nice to see. And no dirty exhaust fumes coming out the back. Sold online for 18.4. Here we go then. Last one today. Mercedes-Benz EQC Estate, 80 kilowatt hour in the grey, 22,000 miles on a 72 plate. Cap clean is 24,750. It's at 23,800. 24,200. £500 behind, cap clean, grade 2. Depends on the spec. Looks like it's got some side steps going there, in there with the AMG line. 80 kilowatt hour, nice big battery. You need it for that size aerodynamic brick. 24,700. It's £50 behind, cap clean, it's grade 2. And that is sold 24,700. Thanks for watching. Normal auction action from Shoreham this Friday.